There are two types of dragon guardians, two types of dragons that are by the side of human beings. Human beings in this world, sometimes unknowingly, just go through their lives and not knowing that there is always a dragon scratching at the door. These people just don't realize actually that their entire life they've been hurt that dragons do not exist. And if the more that you say this, the more that you push the dragon away. That is actually what happened to me. Whenever I saw and experienced my dragon in 2005, I did not first believe it. I did not want to believe it, but there was something happening inside of my body and around my body. My aura was completely changed whenever the dragon has managed to come through. Whenever I saw and visualized the dragon as well, I could not believe it because my entire life they said that the dragon was not real. And there is the second type of dragon spirit that are by the side of human beings. This is the dragon spirit that is actually decided to be by your side at that moment. You know, when you were born, you might not be born with this dragon, but you always had something draconic. And the reason for that is because you were born out of the womb of Tiamat. You had a dragon spirit, but your dragon spirit didn't manage to be by your side. So you always love dragons. Both types love dragons very much. It's a natural way, it's a natural desire that you have for the dragon. So both types, you know, the one that is born with the dragon spirit and that has a dragon by their side, or the one that doesn't wasn't born with the dragon by their side but still was born with the dragon spirit within themselves. But those are two different kind of spirits. The first one actually is the spirit that is also by my side in this room. You might feel it, I don't know. Um, this type of spirit has you have a history with this spirit. You had a history with this dragon spirit. You know that when the dragon has a cycle, it always goes again and again. This life is again one of these cycles. And once again, that the dragon by your side doesn't leave you alone. These are dragon angels, the dragon angels that live with you and they come to you no matter what. They protect you, they will guide you, they will feel you. And you, as you are born with a dragon energy as well, a dragon spirit. And this dragon spirit is so much connected to this dragon that it will always reach out for them. And that is the reason why you love dragons so much. It's a natural way, it's a natural feeling. A natural feeling of being together, of being whole with your own dragon eye. But then there is the other type, of course. That is when you were born with a dragon spirit inside of yourself. But there is a difference. Your dragon spirit, your guardian angels, you can say, didn't manage to come true. And you live your life here alone, even though you have a dragon eye, but you cannot charge it because for some reason that your dragon didn't manage to come true. I've seen this before with a lot of brothers and sisters that cannot find their dragon. And there is a good way, of course, that why they cannot find their dragon. Because they have been lost somewhere. And it can be that the cycle has ended with a dragon eye. But it doesn't mean that you are not born with a dragon spirit. You are very much born with a dragon spirit. But the dragons by your side didn't manage to find you. You can always try to let them find you, of course, through rituals, through desire, through talking. But this type of dragon spirit, with a human, of course, is the one actually that asks for the dragon to come. This is a dragon spirit that chooses. A dragon spirit that chooses you. And there is actually a lot of difference between it because with this dragon, the dragon that just chosen you, you are actually the chosen one of this dragon. You don't have a history together, but this dragon spirit that has heard you calling, this dragon spirit that wasn't inside of your dragon eye, just managed to hear you, your draconic voice. It was so powerful and loud that your dragon, that not your dragon, but the dragon inside of the dragon realm could hear it. And it was so familiar for them that they have decided to be by your side. A new dragon spirit And that is can also happen with people who are born with a dragon, new dragons that has come to you, that are attracted to your voice, attracted to your dragon energy, attracted to that these are the dragons actually also decide to be a part of your dragon eye. But it can be that people with a dragon energy are born into this world without a dragon by their side. And this is actually something that dragons normally doesn't do. They don't leave you behind. So these dragons that you don't have a history with, can be from one day to another be by your side, simply because you are worthy of them. You are very much worthy of them. Everything inside of your mind, everything, it screams out dragon, and sometimes dragons can hear it. This entire aura that you extend, this entire aura is very loud inside of the dragon realm, and sometimes you are asking them for help. When you do, sometimes dragon respond. A dragon that you don't know. These dragons can respond very much to your dragon energy, your dragon aura. These unknown dragons is actually a bit more difficult to connect with, because with the other dragons that you are born with has managed to come through. These dragons know you very well. They know you much more than you know yourself. These are the dragons that will do everything to protect you and to let you remember everything. So these are actually the perfect teachers. But the dragons that just decide to be by your side at just a moment, these are the dragons that are not less powerful, of course, but they try much harder to connect. They try it much harder, because a dragon where you were born with, they always been part of your dragon eye, your dragon circle. They don't actually do much than just touching you, and then your entire spirit is reaching out for them. That is what your spirit doesn't do whenever a dragon that is unknown to you will be by yourself. Of course, your dragon spirit will be alert to it. You will know it. You will feel it, that there is a dragon close by. But this dragon is doing much more effort to let you know that they are there, and try to let you be connected to them as well. So these are the dragons actually that are new to you. These are the dragons that ask you actually to be your guardian. And this is very well, this is amazing actually that dragons do that. Dragons are natural born protectors, natural born, yeah, angels, you can say. Angels that doesn't leave a dragon behind. And that is how connected a dragon can be with those who are born with this. I've seen this enough actually. I've seen this with my brothers and sisters who don't seem to have a dragon by their side, but they have. They have. It's because there are dragons by their side. It's just not really 100% connected like your official dragon, you can say. These are fairly unknown dragons, but they choose you for a reason. They have chosen you because you have something inside of you that they really want to connect with. Of course, there are a lot of spirits that want to connect with you, because a draconic aura is very strong, very powerful. Like I said, your spirit screams all the time. It's very, very loud. It's so powerful, and it's very ancient. So, but normally, it's only dragons who can understand your screaming. It's not really screaming, it's talking all the time to the dragon. You can say it's like a type of dragon magic, but dragon magic can only be understood by dragons themselves. But sometimes spirits want to connect with you. It's simply to be by your side, simply to train you and things like this. Spirits of the void, you can say, trying to mimic your, saying that they are your dragon. Now that is something that you can feel. A real dragon, when a real dragon is by your side, this is something that you can immediately feel, because after a while your spirit knows very well whenever there is a dragon or not. So this is, yeah, two types of different kinds of dragon guardians. The dragon guardians that, yeah, then you can say, why doesn't your official dragon guardian isn't by your side? What happens inside of the circles, my brothers and sisters, is a test all the time. It's always going to be a test, like the Ouroboros that bites its own tail, the dragon that bites its own tail whenever life starts over. In a way, every time it's a test, and sometimes the test can be failed. It happens. It happens. It doesn't mean that you lost your dragon guardian forever. Of course not. you might meet again. And inside of this world, you might try to connect with your dragon, your official dragon guardian. Um, but it doesn't mean that other dragons cannot come to you. Other dragons can come very well to you. Even if you have dragon guardian by your side, your official dragon guardian by your side, that doesn't mean that other dragons, unknown dragons, are not attracted to your dragon aura. Your dragon aura, like I said, it's doing things sometimes without you knowing it. And in doing things, sometimes it screams and it talks to the dragon realms. And in the dragon realms, it echoes. Your entire voice echoes through the entire realm. And some dragons are immediately, just like your own spirit is, like trying to reach out for it. And that is also what some dragons do. They actually reaches out through the astral plane, actually to connect, to try to connect with you, and it's up to you to feel it. It's up to you to connect with them. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, what is actually the difference? Yeah, actually both are very beautiful, both. And even if it's the dragon by your side, your official dragon by your side, or not, that doesn't actually really matter. What really matters is that there is indeed dragons by your side that really wants to connect with you. Dragons are amazing beings, amazing spirits that is very misunderstood by humans, and their entire spirit, their energy, is so powerful that humans just don't understand what they are capable of. There are some people in this world actually who live with a dragon spirit, but don't have a dragon by their side, or they don't want to open the gate for them, or they just are being said that the dragon doesn't exist or things like this, so they gave it actually up. Doesn't matter what they feel, they just ignore their feelings. That is something that you don't need to do. Do not ignore your feelings for the dragon. Speak out, be loud, and just think about the dragon, and just let the dragon know that you love them, that you miss them. Just reach out for them. If your entire spirit is reaching out for them, just let your spirit reach out for them. These two types of dragon spirits, even if they are part of your dragon eye or not, if they want to be with you, let them be with you.